We've got some breaking XRP news, guys. Welcome back here to the channel. Appreciate you all for being here. XRP ETFs, 95% chance of approval. This according to Bloomberg. Now, during the night, this exec from Bloomberg said, I've been on the phone, Bank of America contacts, and I'm saying 100% XRP ETFs will be approved very soon. And there's a big question. Will they be approved by the end of the year? Will it time up perfectly with the altcoin bull run that we're expecting to see at some point in the final quarter of 2025? Comment your thoughts down below. Of course, smash the like button, subscribe down below if you have not already. And we are going to jump right into it, guys. So let's go. Let's talk about it. We've got two top story headlines to discuss related to XRP. A lot going on today, guys. We've got the FOMC meeting coming up later this afternoon. We've also got the digital asset report coming down from the White House. This is the first edition of that. And we've got an overall cryptocurrency market that's kind of hanging in the balance. It's kind of waiting, in my opinion, for the next big push. Volume's down a little bit, but I expect to see some fireworks here this afternoon, one way or another, and we're going to get ready to take advantage of it. When it comes to XRP specifically from a price standpoint, we're looking at the 4-hour chart here, and we have gone down and tested the $3 level now a couple different times since we popped up here last week. And could this be a third retest? Could we see a third bounce off of this $3 level? We've seen it happen once here back on Thursday last week. We retraced to 296 just to come back up to 326. And then we retraced to 3 flat just to come back up to 332. So here's to hoping we can bounce off that level again. The $3 level is more of a psychological number where we do have some technical support pretty much short term on the exponential moving average 20-day right here at 306. So we are sitting right now on that 20-day moving average. If we zoom out and go to the daily on that 20-day, you guys can see kind of where we are, right? We are literally right at the top of that yellow bar, which is our 20-day moving average, literally right there. Okay, so now big question marks for the overall market today with the Federal Reserve meeting. I don't expect we see a rate cut, but I am going to be paying a close attention to what we hear and how it could impact the rest of the year. But I do have to get into some top storylines for XRP, guys. So we will highlight XRP here in a couple different ways. Got a lot to jump into. Real quick, this is a big storyline. XRP and Bitcoin have now been consolidating for almost 7 years. We'll tell you a little bit about what we think could happen here with the price of XRP. But guys, check out my free newsletter too. There's a link down below in the description. Totally free to sign up. Okay, if you want to build wealth in crypto, you want some free alpha, free information 3 times a week, name and email is all we need, and you're going to be getting that insight and information sent to you 3 times a week. The first edition goes out Friday, guys. So get in now before it's too late. Definitely check it out. All right, so the SEC case is all but over. The XRP spot ETFs are coming, which we highlighted right at the top. This might be the catalyst, which could result in a breakout. And once that happens, XRP will rally like Q4 2024. And maybe it could go from top 3 to top 2 this cycle, just like 2017. And a lot of people expecting to see a big, massive move here in Q4 for XRP. We've already seen some great price action for XRP. Obviously, over the past several weeks and months, and really the last year, if we go to the 1 monthly chart, you guys can see what happened. Our big month, our big breakout was back in December of 2024. That was a massive, massive candle to the upside. And since that time frame, we've basically been consolidating pretty tightly here and just basically gearing up for the next big push. Can we get another bar like this on the monthly, right? Where we went from 50 cents all the way up to $2, a 4X. Even if we got some kind of like, 2 to 3x in a monthly bar in Q4. That would bring us right to, my targets, where I thought we'd kind of go, by the end of 2025. I still like the $7 to $10 level. Now, listen, guys, if we blow past that, that's great. I'm not going to be upset at all. But those have been my price targets for a while. Now, let's get into one of our top stories here. XRP futures volume on Kraken eclipses Solana for the first time as price soars to records there. Perpetual futures listed on US Kraken exchange have been more popular than Solana. Trading volumes on Kraken listed XRP perps have topped 3.48 billion this month. That's outpacing Sol. The exchange listed the XRP perpetual futures back in 2022, and the head of the derivatives at Kraken said that it's a clear reflection of the optimism surrounding XRP right now. It's driven by growing market confidence following the SEC lawsuit resolution and reinforced by the election of a more crypto-friendly administration. XRP has been one of the biggest beneficiaries of a pro-crypto momentum shift in the United States. I couldn't agree more. They have benefited more than anybody to this point, and I think that trend is going to continue. It says here with the spot price climbing from around 50 cents, obviously, to new all-time highs over the $3 level. He added that XRP has become a key focal point for traders speculating on the trajectory of the overall cryptocurrency market. There's no doubt that XRP has been the darling for institutions and retail, right? Now, we've also seen some top search history kind of put us on the map. XRP is within some of the other major cryptocurrencies that is picking up in search volume, right? So a lot of retail investors are starting to search up XRP, and we've got one expert saying XRP will reach new highs in mid-August. Vincent Van Code, a well-known figure in the XRP community and software engineer, believes XRP is on track for a strong rally by mid-August. He said here, for context, 2 weeks ago, XRP hit a yearly high of 366. Despite the pullback, it is held above the $3 psychological mark. Following his analysis, another XRP proponent suggested large investors might be holding down the price intentionally, claiming they want to accumulate more XRP before a major U.S. government report on digital assets gets released. By the way, that report is coming out today. Now, for context, Bo Hines, who leads the President's Council of Advisors for Digital Assets, confirmed this long-anticipated report will come out today. The commenter claimed the government report could lead to Ripple finalizing its legal settlement with the SEC. So we shall see what happens here today. But I think a lot of positive sentiment right now surrounding the cryptocurrency space. There's no doubt about that. And XRP is clearly one of, if not the top leader right now in the altcoin space. You've got Ethereum and XRP kind of in a league of their own right now at the top of this list. And here's to hoping we get some positive news coming out today. And, for XRP, that would be huge, even if it's indications of some positive news to come in the future. That could allow people to speculate heavily on the price of XRP yet again. So I appreciate you all for watching. If you guys want access to my trading software, XT Algo, there are a ton of different packages. You can get started for as low as $1 per day. If you want to take advantage of these markets, set up your own custom alerts for anything crypto stocks, definitely check out XT Algo. You can watch it in action right here on the website. I'll leave a link down below. So this is a monthly, a quarterly, or a yearly option. These prices you see on screen are slashed by 22%. You can get this for $37 a month, $90 a quarter, and $400 for the year. 30-day money-back guarantee. But of course, sign up for the free newsletter first and foremost to get access to free alpha that we drop 3 times a week. Appreciate you guys for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.